Hello, my name is Charlotte and I am the events executive at the REA. Entries are now open to be in with the chance of winning the REA's Future Game Changer Award. This competition is only open to PhD students specialising in renewable energy and clean technology. And we want to hear your ideas about how we can accelerate the race to net zero. You can submit your entry in a lot of different formats, but I'm going to tell you some of my top tips when presenting technical content to camera. Using science communication and presenting best practice, you will be amazed at how much more persuasive and engaging your videos will be. Let's get started. Number 1.
This step starts long before you've even picked up a camera to record your video. When writing a script, it is essential that you simplify any overly complicated or scientific language.
One of the best pieces of advice I have ever received is to imagine you were speaking to a non-specialist friend or a 10-year-old or even your own grandmother. Would they follow what you were talking about? If not, rephrase it. You're not going to effectively get your side across if no one can understand what you're saying. And before you start recording, make sure you read your script through out loud a few times. Chances are this will make you make a few more edits so that it sounds a bit more natural. Number 2. Spend a bit of time being your own director and perfecting your setup. Have a look at the bigger picture, a bit like you were preparing for a video interview or a really important work meeting. What does your background look like? Is there anything there that shouldn't be there? How is the lighting? Ideally, you should have front-facing light so that no parts of your face are in shadow. A window or a ring light works well for this. Number 3. Next, camera placement and orientation is key. You don't want to place it too low, it's just not a flattering angle for anyone. Too high looks odd too. You want your camera to be just at eye level. You can prop your camera laptop or phone up on a few books or use a tripod to bring it up to the right height. Also, when recording with a smartphone, make sure you turn it round and record using a landscape orientation, as this will make the footage look so much better when it's viewed on a screen. Your head should be completely in the frame, and you should be able to see to just below your shoulders. Or to a 3/4 length if you are presenting while standing. Try and look directly into the camera, as this will help to create a connection between you and your viewer. Number 4. Now it's time to start speaking, but remember to wait a few seconds after you press the record button before you actually start. This can be edited out later, and it's much better than missing the start of your sentence. And remember, what you say is just as important as the way you say it. Try and keep your tone of voice varied, as this is so much more interesting and engaging to listen to. Imagine if I spoke like this for the rest of the video and didn't vary my voice at all and just kept droning on and on and on and on. Your audience would just immediately switch off. Speak slowly and clearly and with enthusiasm. And remember to take some deep breaths, as this will help you to maintain a nice steady pace. Number 5. Studies have shown that we lose 90% of our non-verbal social cues in video meetings. Now, the premise for pre-recorded video is the same, so it does help to over-exaggerate facial expressions and add gestures to compensate for this lack. Hand gestures can be very effective at key points, but try not to overuse them or move your hands too quickly, as this can be distracting and read as a bit of a blur. And very importantly, remember to smile. Thank you for watching this, and I do hope you found it useful. I'm really looking forward to receiving your entries for your chance to become REA's next award-winning future game changer. Good luck!